Hi, welcome to Lit and Comp 2. Today I'm going to be going over part 2 of your book talk project worth 40 points. So we have been working on completing our novel project. This is taking place in 3 parts throughout the week. Yesterday we worked on part 1. So each part of your project is broken up into 2 slides. For this part 2, we'll be completing slides 3 and 4 in the template provided. Slide 3 should have your book title, author's name, one character, and a description of that character in 2 sentences, a second character with their name and a description in 2 sentences, and a third character from your novel and a description of that character in 2 sentences. On slide 4, you should have a 5-sentence paragraph to explain the personal, how you related to the book, and or worldly connections to others, the world, or their environments that you made. If you didn't feel any personal connections to your book, explain what the differences were and or why you feel that way. There's also an attached project checklist to make sure that you've completed all necessary parts. You will see that you can download this checklist to help you and that you are uploading Career Talk Presentation Template Part 2 when complete. Note that if you're a new student, you did not receive your novel, or it came late, please pick a book that you've already read to complete this project. So your first slide template looks like this. So you can see that you're putting character 1, character 2, character 3, a 2-sentence description for each. Make sure to put your book title and your author's name to receive those points highlighted in yellow. Then you'll see your slide 4 template. This is where you're putting 5 sentences on how you related to your book and those worldly connections you were able to make, or explaining why maybe there were no connections to be made. What was the differences maybe that you noticed? So an example that I put, note this is just an example. This was not a novel choice. At the top here, I put The Diary of Anne Frank. Make sure to put that it was by Anne Frank. Character 1 was Anne Frank, and then I went into a 2-sentence description of who she was in the diary. Then my second character is Otto Frank. Then I gave a description in 2 sentences on what his character was like. And my third character is Mr. Dussel. I went on to explain the type of man that Mr. Dussel was portrayed as in the diary. For slide 4, I talked about my connections to Anne Frank's diary on a personal level. I talked about that I've also grappled with challenges of self-discovery and the turbulence of adolescence. I also talked about the worldly connections here. So the story helped deepen my understanding of the Holocaust and really allowed me to reflect on the importance of human rights and tolerance and the consequences of prejudice. So after you complete your slides for your novel, you can go into your assignment and go through the grading checklist to make sure you didn't forget anything. So for slide 3, you'll see, did you include your book title? Did you include the author's name? Did you include character 1 with a 2-sentence description? Did you include character 2 with a sentence description? And did you include character 3 with a 2-sentence description? Then for slide 4's checklist, did you include one paragraph of 5 sentences describing your personal connections with the book? Note that you are not submitting this checklist. This is simply a tool to help you stay organized that you can choose to use or not to use. Remember that if you are a new student, you did not receive your novel, or it came late, please pick a book that you've already read to complete this project and make sure to upload your slides when complete.